Welcome to Satsang. As long as the mind imposes a description on you, it means the mind is still all powerful, masters you. You see, the banks of the river, this expression, banks of the river, they are banks because of the river. We call it banks because of the river. And the river is called a river because there are two banks. I mean to say, one has to not fool oneself when he lives something else than the ephemeral world, which are the banks, for example, the agitated world, and suddenly he is dipping in the river, in the absolute, in the substratum. But then they are linked. They are linked. There is no substratum without the world. There is no world without the substratum. So don't be fooled that the dip in the substratum, in the absolute, don't think it is yourself. You may explode something else in the mind, some other levels. Still it is mind, the mind. The moment, the instant, one is no more powered, owned by the mind, is free, is himself, is the self. And that, of course, cannot be caught by the mind, because the mind comes from here and disappears here. So everybody is the self. Everybody is the self. The only difference between one who keeps quiet there and the one who doesn't keep quiet, it's because he still believes the labels, the labeling of his mind. Oh no, I'm the absolute. Nothing wrong, because he is himself. But if he says I'm the absolute, he has to bring. Then there is a relative world, and then he is in his mind. And then he is troubled and unhappy, unsatisfied. So actually everybody is at the proper place. Only he has the habits and the belief that he has always to objectify himself. And often one finishes his search when he has experienced the substratum, the absolute. Good. If one is happy, why not? But there is a risk one day of unsatisfaction. That's all. And there is arrogance also. And arrogance is never fixed, it grows. On this good news, I will have my chai. A hot chai.
Good luck.
Doesn't matter, maybe it will be very good. Ooh, oh, I broke it nearly.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. Okay. But how can I not break it?
Dry.
It's not very modern, Risha.
It's what?
Not very modern.
It's the only one with glass and not plastic inside or metal.
He wants a Sadvik glassy chai. Only for one, I think, or two. No, I don't choose. You just take it. It's that side, somewhere. Like this. Okay, we forgot what we said?
So you have another look at viola because
Viola! La, 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 la. Viola is an adult.
okay.
Even though she is childish,
Okay.
she will find a way. She likes research for her.
Yeah.
So, yes, I listen.
How to really where I am I'm where I am where the
Where I am, I am.
I am where the disappearance I'm going towards the disappearance. I am going towards the disappearance, but it's still in
But
the-
you never appeared. Oh, you never appeared. It was because of a mistake. Because you confused yourself with some shape of I, that you have the experience of starting or on the way to disappearing. But all that, if you pay attention to that, it means you pay attention to this lie. You never appeared. It's a lie. You see, that's what I said, the mind will use its so-called power up to the max. Because it was very powerful in the appearances, and now it will be very powerful in suggesting that the disappearance is true also. This is a fantasy. Huh? So just hear that. It's a full imagination.
But why is imagination always coming back?
Because you are in it. You feel you are in it. You feel you still like a balloon. You see there is a thread so that it doesn't go. You have the thread.
I hold this.
You hold, yes. You hold this.
So what to do?
But why you want to do something? If you do something, I will rise in full power again.
If I feel if I don't do, then it's even. Then it becomes. I feel I need to retreat.
Then self-inquiry. Self-inquiry. You see, because you do it just now. You ask how. So who is asking? Who is asking that? Who is asking that? Yes, someone you know very well.
Yes.
Huh? The sense of existence, this I. Okay. Now, as you see the balloon, you could give it up to see I saw the balloon, for example. Now I becomes a balloon. You see it, but just look. You are projecting, and then this gives you a look. See by yourself. When you say I, you
Yes.
put a distance.
Yeah.
Now, why do you look again? Here, there is nothing else to demystify. There is no imagination to demystify anymore. You are yourself. Why you always go back to this imagination? Because it must have some belief or attraction or attachment or something which brings you back. It's like, I explained because I bought this image, the bank and the river. You see, the seeker is at the bank. Any man on this planet is at the bank. Others may not even know there is a river. Okay, seeker. A river, because the river is the self, yeah? Even some others say you have to cross the river to go on the other shore. Okay, but I make it more simple. No other shore. One bank. But what means one bank? It is I and my life. Yeah? Okay. You seek, you go on demystifying. Oh, this house is an object, I'm not the house, and this and that. And you are alone, and suddenly you don't look at what you demystified, you are in front of the river. And for some good reason, you take a dip, a glimpse. You are in the glimpse, yeah? Okay. Now, why do you go back to the bank after the glimpse, after the dip? Why? Somebody could, like Swami Ramtirtha, he plunged, he didn't come back to the bank. Why we come back to the bank? Why we grasp again how? And the fear that I will be lost if I don't do anything. Because there are still some important, how to call it, interest or actions or some unfulfilled things on the bank. And so you go back there. What do I mean to say? That why we go back? Why we go back on the bank? Now it can be also a belief. If you hear well, the only fact to ask how means you trust the mind.
Ganga, yesterday
Yes.
you told that it's a creation, and I see even there was a half of a second you could see it is the creation. It is a creation. And I am asking you again how, because like when I'm waking up again, this world is there, but it will. You said the mind will appear again, but I'm. It's like from this I'm going to the like this and.
Yeah, but it's an imagination,
It's imagination, it's
because you
creation.
never actually. What is this? These are the waves. You see, if you are in the ocean, imagine you are in the ocean. What is a wave? It's the same, no? It's because you go out and then you objectify. Oh, this is different. There is a wave and then the ocean and this and that.
Imagination.
Imagination. That's why once you are self-investigating, it's quite a perfect direction, really. At some point, you just keep quiet. Keeping quiet is, but Don't look here and there to see if there is any attraction anymore, or to see what it is, or to see anything which will bring you more. You keep quiet, otherwise this mind comes up scrated again. Otherwise, you see, you cannot see that you are not the body and not the mind. This you have to trust. Only when you realize keeping quiet where you already are, ever, each moment, you will see that this body and mind means the life. It's an acquisition. Be freed. Freedom means be freed to acquire anything. Don't own anything. Everything is yours, but don't own anything because it creates I. And not I alone. I and the world. So don't grasp this how. And don't grasp the fear. Fear comes way after I is created. Where are you now? Truly, where are you now? Where are you now? Truly.
I am touched for what you told me.
No, I said that is in the imagination. Truly. Really, where are you? Tell. Tell. You are in yourself. But the mind, the arrogance doesn't tell it. Why? You are in yourself. Nowhere else. Nowhere else. It's good. Tears will melt away this mind, this so-called mind. It doesn't even exist, this mind. We gave it so much existence, so much power, you see. For nothing, it troubles, that's all. So break that record, that CD, and don't listen to it anymore. Try. Don't fear. And if you are lost somewhere, I will impose you a self-inquiry again. But try. You see, it's the attachment and the feeling to not to have fulfilled enough things or whatever in this life, which is also an impediment. But it's all very, what pleasure it will give you. Anything. It delays the freedom. Delaying. If I'm not understandable or clear, please ask me. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about devotion.
The
Devotion.
devotion, but nothing has to be asked about devotion. You are devotional or not.
Yeah.
And devotion anyway springs, rises in a few before in the seeking time, and that is their power, because then the devotion breaks the heart of the master, and then he gets very happy, and open heart, quite easy. Now it can come after, out of gratitude, to have been freed, to have seen that one was always free, but we were in imagination. So there is, I don't know how to say more than that. And the devotion for the Master will always remain. Whatever shape it takes, it will always remain.
I saw it as related to having great luck, and then I thought,
That's like a bargain.
yeah. That's why, no, I mean, when I thought about luck, I said, what is the luck?
Mm-hmm.
Forgot now. But this.
You think too much.
I think so.
A devotion is a flow.
Anyway, I just saw it's also a word. Oh yeah, now I remember. It was that I saw luck. I took it as something outside of myself. So I'm a lucky person. That's is related. This expression is related to the fact that something around me, a good life, good incarnation, and so on. And
Yes, you're lucky.
yeah, but
And so devotion is flowing from luck.
yeah.
It's a flow.
Yeah,
It's a flow.
I saw that I can't pinpoint it, because then when I say, oh, it's too much or too little, then
Too little devotion. This doesn't exist. It also goes on growing.
yeah, that's
It's nature.
yeah.
It's totally ununderstandable your
Yeah,
talk, but
yeah.
it is out of devotion.
Exactly. Understandable. Yeah.
You see, to me, the best luck is to have no more incarnation.
Yeah.
But you said it is to have this incarnation.
Yeah.
To have no more incarnation.
Yeah, but that's the strange. That's what I found so strange. You say the luck have this inclination, but
You don't have incarnation anymore.
that is the stupid thing in it.
Paradox.
Yeah,
But it's not paradoxal. In fact, there is no incarnation. We are hallucinated to have an incarnation, and it is reinforced because we look at each other and the bodies and the names and so on. But actually, if you take just a second for yourself, we don't have any incarnation, ever.
And also, if you're happy, who cares about
Mahadev! Glory to
Ganga, if no,
When?
when
When? Okay, we go in the
also
mind.
doesn't need.
You would like very much to express something, but we saw the when. But you are well also without telling anything or not?
Yeah, I'm better.
You are well. Because you will stir up too much your mind for a while you don't. For a while you don't take your mind. It's too quickly present, huh? Yes.
I feel very shaken by your words that the mind never really existed. And I know that sometimes I knew I can experience that this is true.
Okay.
And then I go to the bank. I see this more clearly and the
Doesn't matter, don't stay that much. Don't stay that much. Where do you go now? Where do you go back? Where is the impression of the bank? No. no impression. If you quickly do, it doesn't matter. Because anyway you will have waves and it doesn't matter. What matters is the print. There is impression. How there is an impression when we think there is something there. Nothing. It's natural also to see some bank, to go to some bank. This lives. Huh? You cannot even wish that it dies. No control. It continues to live. So some banks will be there and so on, but you know what it is. You are aware of what it is. At some point, at least. You see, there is no, if at all you have tasted who you are, the only way is to go back there again and again, knowing that it is also in the imagination that you are living, that you are away. There is no other way. Huh?
And going is imagination too then. Going back.
Yeah, sure. It's not because you see something once you are in yourself that you lose yourself, that you think it is something else and so on. So go back. And know that this going back is part of the hallucination. It's because of this old belief that there was something like mind. But of course, impressions are quite strong. Undermine it like that. If you don't know yourself yet, you have to search, you have to ask me, you have to bring your doubt out, you have to know yourself, you have to get a glimpse at least. You see, there are two very important things. If you are in Satsang, you have to get at least once a glimpse. And you have to go back again and again and again into yourself. That's all what has to be done, but it's very much more difficult than any practice. But do it. Do it. You want to honor your wish to freedom. You know very well the direction. So if you don't have a glimpse, please ask. Don't sit on this unsatisfaction. There is absolutely no reason. That's why Master was giving glimpses. I'm not a giver of glimpse, and yet you see, in some other way, you will get a glimpse. Very essential.
I would like to tell you something. When we spoke the last time in Satsang, you told I have to make inquiry.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And after some days, I had some moments when actually it was beautiful and simple. And I see now how complicated the mind is. And I don't know what happened, but I was going back to the mind, and since a while I see this moment was really precious. I want to go back to this, and I don't manage it anymore.
It's impossible. Give up? Just give up this problem? This problem is in the mind.
Yeah.
Give it up. Is it difficult? Give it up. Just lose the old. Give it up. Your imagination that you are lost again more in the mind, it's an imagination. Give it up. Because you see, if you follow this imagination, you need a solution.
Yeah.
The solution is to give it up. There is no problem if you don't look at it. She should laugh. Why don't you laugh? What's here? What's here? You didn't go anywhere. Only you think so. Only you think so because of so many reasons you feel this and that and whatnot. The body feels this and that and whatnot. The precious moment was when you were not the body and not the mind. So, what to do? Just don't have a link with that. You prefer your You prefer your Where are you? You will see that you are in your mind. Where are you? But why? I tell you, you are in your mind, that's why there is a problem. I is there full of things. So, I tell you that it's only ungrasping it. This problem is not a problem. It's because you hook at I and so on. It is not you will be enlightened. It's not I. So don't take this problem on your shoulder. Be afraid. Just know, not looking, not grasping even I. Welcome to Satsang. Yes, little bit. You know, there are beautiful stories in India. They say we have fresh breeze only when a saint walks by. Because he's empty, so the wind can come through. So I propose you to be empty like a flute inside yourself. Don't hold on anything, not even that I am Satyam Luam. Don't hold on anything. Be empty like a flute.
What if flute is not empty when it has air?
It sounds. Because it is empty, the air can come through and have a beautiful divine music. Otherwise it's impossible. You take a trunk completely full. Can you make music?
No.
Can you? So it has to be empty. So to be beautiful, to speak beautifully from your own self, just be empty. You plunge in your heart, and I will hear this beautiful music. Oh. Beautiful. Oh, what a surprise. Ah, look at this. Wow.
Look at this.
Hmm?
I do not want the nut, please.
Yeah, but you will have an apple?
Yeah.
Yes. No, ça tient la main droite. Merci, on dit. Thank you. Thank you, please. You have to say thank you, you see, because it's a gift. Hmm? Oui, oui, je partage.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ah.
Thank you.
You have two because you don't have a nut. You don't have a nut, so you have two.
It's quite free.
Oh yes.
You said we should say if we didn't have a glimpse.
Yeah, yeah.
And to be honest, I don't
Okay.
know whether I had one or not.
Then you would have known if you had a glimpse. You see, a glimpse is, oh now I know who I am. And even though after you say, oh, I'm no more there, or I lost it, or whatever, but at least for an instant, you have known who you are. You have not known that? You want to know it now?
There's a certain fear of it.
Yes, that is the delay. The fear of what? You are already yourself, huh?
May I tell fear?
Yes, of course.
It comes from my past.
Always. Fear comes always from the past.
Because when I was with this other teacher,
Mm.
we sometimes experience something, and then for days and weeks I have to go through the deepest hell.
Ah, yeah.
And there is this fear.
But you say it's better than paradise. To go to yourself is not to go to paradise. So no paradise, no hell. But of course, you go back probably, because the mind is not emptied enough, to samsara. But it will not be like, you regret, you may regret it, but then you know, oh, I just give up. I just even give up that I may have the impression to be lost, because it's false.
Well, then I want it.
Okay, wonderful. Wonderful.
I even need it. I mean, I really do.
But then, listen well. Listen well. Doesn't matter. It's good. It's good. Let it go. This, and when you will have a moment. Yeah. Let this past go. A vomit? No. A bag. Yeah. A soul.
In the bathroom.
There is a visual spot.
In the bathroom.
But you see, it's a wonderful thing, because Master said, past is a vomit. Can you take it back?
No, you can have it, Ganga.
I have a good flash, I believe. Past. You agree? It's the past. Just a moment. Drink water. Also some water. A glass of water. Okay. Shalom.
Look, he's a new one. I don't care. His water, I mean, a glass.
I'm very happy because it means you are no more happy with that. You see, the past is a poison, I tell you. I wish you really see, it's so true. It's so true, it poisons the mind, the heart. And when I say that, it's not only in Satsang. Satsang is your life, you know, it's too late. Satsang is your life. It's no more a cup of tea. Means whatever you hear here, and it looks so easy to do, you do it at any step of your life. No past. No past. And whenever it's there, know it's there. Okay, I may see it, but I don't go into it. It's very different, you see, because you cannot stop the imagination. Okay, or I have even the impression I've been lost in it. But as soon as you know that, you can give it up. It's a cloud. You see, it is a dream. How dreams go? You wake up. I wake up to myself that I see, oh, where I was in my mind. I even if I feel lost, doesn't matter. I wake up. Waking up is yourself. Who is there when you wake up? What is there when you wake up? What is there when you vomit the past?
Big exhaustion.
Okay, the body is exhausted. The body is exhausted. Yes. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. Don't go so long into those things. Huh? Shake up. Take rest.
Ganga, it's some years ago that I had maybe a glimpse, I would describe it, that I conceived the world in a different way for some time. And it felt, wow, in this moment it will never change. It changed, but it never came in my mind that that this could be really me. So in this way I also have no idea who I really am.
Yes. Now who are you if you don't go in your past, even to that, and if you don't go in anything which looks present here? Just a moment. You do it? You do it. Please, just follow what I say. Ready? So allow yourself, give this gift to yourself, not to belong to your past. Don't look at it just now. And don't look at anything just now rather. Just stay a split second as you are. There, that direction, don't stop. Don't grasp anything. And actually, you never go out of yourself. Only the mind sometimes is that. That's all. I don't know why, but you look beautiful just now. Maybe you may pretend something else, but what is here? Tell me seriously. What is here? Which veil do you keep?
I seriously tried to do what is
and then what? You look beautiful, I don't know what it is, but you shine.
I'm sweating.
No. No. It's too simple for your complicated mind.
It is the same like last time as you asked me what's between two thoughts. I said there's no thought. Last exchange.
Don't look at no thoughts now. Don't look at no thought even.
No, it's direction, what you said.
I know. Don't grasp this idea that you are not making it. Oh. It's an idea. You have an idea of I don't know what is freedom. You have an idea. Leave old ideas. They are poisons. You don't know. This is just golden carrots, and when the one who promise that, they are not even able to offer them because they don't exist. There is nothing in this imagination of enlightenment and freedom. It is a fact. when you don't hold on any presentation of the mind, even when it is nothing. Nothing is like the river. There is no river if there is no bank. It's not it. It's just another shape, fooling you more. Be freed from those presentations. And for that you have not to do anything, because you are it. You have not to hold on someone, something. That's all.
Let's see, you're talking about glimpse. Is there any deeper glimpse? Shallow glimpse?
Oh yes, sure. There are qualities in glimpses. Sure.
So it could go.
Yeah, but
shallow glimpse. Deep one where these disappear.
When it's about, at some point you are in I amness. I amness. Other things are like experiences, you see. Don't call it glimpse. A glimpse is when, oh no, I've seen who I am really I am, what I am. It can happen. Generally, this doesn't stay, it came, it leaves you, because there is still these comparisons, still there is something. And yet it's a very excellent direction. Because there you can hear at some point, don't even label that.
How about it's shallow or deep? You don't label.
No. I don't speak of shallow. This is our experiences. I spoke of a glimpse. Huh? Okay, then in your question I would say there is only one glimpse, the glimpse of beingness. I call that a glimpse. Other things I call it experiences. Okay? So the glimpse of beingness shows that you are something else than becomings. And on top of it, it looks like it's always there. Yeah? Do you know it? You know it. Now lose all comparisons. Don't compare anything. Can you tell anything about it?
Can you tell?
If you don't compare at all, can you tell anything?
Yes, the essence of being.
You still compare. You still compare to say so.
Yes.
Yes. A river is not called a river if there are no banks. Banks are not called banks if there is no river. They depend on each other. Who you really are is absolutely independent. It doesn't depend on anything. You see?
Mm-hmm. So when I start comparing, that means
you are still
about the interdependence.
Yeah, you're still in your mind. It's not your pure self. There is a veil of the experience of I amness.
But it's a good direction.
You need a glimpse. You go back there. Go back there if you don't want to realize at once.
Ah.
Alternative.
Yeah. If you want to delay, it's up to you. It's up to you. Who likes to delay?
Finding a place, no?
No, it's a perfect. I just.
We talked about finding a place of resting inside, like a cave. You said it many times.
Yeah.
How this is? Where is this in this map of glimpse experience? And
If you describe me your experience, I will tell you.
yeah, okay.
Tell me.
Like this, all this agitation,
Yes.
which is quite strong.
Yes.
It comes and goes,
Yes.
and underneath is like a deep satisfaction.
Underneath. Yes. Underneath. It's the bed of the river, isn't it?
It's
The bed of the river. It's a substratum. You said underneath the agitation. You rest there sometimes, yeah? Yeah. It's the substratum, the bed of the river.
Yes.
You would say so?
Yes.
Or the cave, if you like.
Yes.
The heart of the core of the something. Where there you know that you can be by yourself.
Yes. Exactly.
Nothing touches you there, even though there is a lot of agitation.
Yes.
Yes.
So is this
A glimpse of who you are.
what?
But as a being. Not as a personal being, but as a being. This is who you are. Now liberation is even to be freed of labels. But of course, you see, you have to know this. You have to know this. Because in fact, nobody is not himself. The only thing is that one grasps. So, in the beginning, you grasp many kind of experiences, and now you grasp one experience which looks much more real, which is this one.
Yes.
So only one experience has to be dropped, actually. But if you don't go there again and again, you are mixed up still. You have to make this your home.
That's what I'm actually, what's happening. That's my intention, I would say.
Yes, because you see, then it will be like butter when you hear, even that is too much. Don't grasp that. But it cannot happen if you are still always in out, always in out. You see, there is something there. But I'm very happy if you visit that nearly that no place. It's like the most intimate place. Agreed? Very nice. Is it clear? Masumi.
Yeah, crystal clear.
Yeah.
I also think I didn't have these feelings you speak about.
Okay.
And I see that I don't like to recognize it after so many years.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I also spent years. Yes. Okay.
I
So
think
what? Yeah.
I think I have a clear idea of what you speak about.
Okay.
And I try not to give power to mine.
Yeah. You try to demystify, huh? Okay. And so, where are you? Where are you when you demystified? What happens? Where are you? In a no man's land. Is it clear or not?
No mind.
In no mind. It's not clear.
I'm not sure.
Make it clear. Listen. Make it clear. Huh? And when it's clear, you tell me. You have served a few days, so you have time for that. You have to be clear about that. Yeah? It's good. Excellent. Excellent. Means you are really fed up with what you know now. Okay. But that you have to make clear where you are. What do you live when you demystify? And you tell me. Okay, very nice. Chaitan, you hold on which bone? You are not a dog. Throw it. Not a single bone will do. You have to throw it out.
But I just thought,
What?
in a way, I see I'm often not aware that I'm sure.
They don't care. You are aware that you are not aware. Yes or not?
Yes.
Okay. Keep aware, that's all. Whatever it is. That you are aware that you are aware, or that you are aware that you are not aware, you are awareness. That's all. That is the essential, nothing else. Who cares? Okay.
Mama, what could be more than to be at home? What could be anything there?
To be freed from home. To be freed from taking a refuge. Yes? So, have a beautiful afternoon.